Hey, what's up guys, Frost King here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys this deck right here. I got 12 wins in a grand challenge with it. Went 12-2. Super good deck. It's countering the meta really well right now. You have good matchups against Logbait, you have good matchups against Xbow, and you have good matchups against Hog Mega Knight. So that's the reason I really like it right now. I haven't necessarily found a deck that's like a pretty hard counter to it. I'm thinking maybe like Graveyard with 4 spells, but I still feel like you can get through. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the chest opening, and then some replays. I'm going to go over some matchups, and then probably do like one live battle. So let's open up the chest right now. Alright, so you get 22,000 gold, 2 tombstones, 4 Valkyries, 4 elixir collectors, 62 skeletons, 11 mega minions, 84 skeleton barrels, 17 flying machines, 32 barb huts, 40 rockets, 364 RGs, 468 barbs, 11 tornadoes, which is really good, and then we're going to get legendary, hopefully a princess or log. Those are what I'm looking for right now. And we get an electro wizard. Okay, that's good too. It's almost level 4, so I'm really happy with that right there. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go over some replays now. I was kind of stupid and went full moron and went into a ladder session and lost a lot of replays, but I still do have 2 replays that I want to show you, which is my 12 and then my 11, which is against Logbait, which I think will still give you like some good information. So we're gonna go into the Logbait one first, just how I cover that matchup. This guy was he was 20 wins, I think like 1,000 or 100,000 cards won or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I go about this. So what you want to do in this matchup is just yeah, save your log for the barrel, and then you want to make sure that you're pressuring with minor and you're trying to catch as many princesses with minor poisons as you can. If you can bait out their knight in any way possible, that's the end goal, because you want to get as much poison value with the Goblin Gang as possible. And if they don't respond with the Goblin Gang, then your miner's getting free chip, especially in this Inferno Tower matchup. So yeah, just starting princesses in the back, just using log on the barrels. It's pretty simple stuff, but like right here, I see a princess. I know he just used his knight. He even went in for a rocket, so that's my go ahead to do a minor poison. So I send it into the tower. I poison it. He doesn't play the Goblin Gang into it, but I get more damage than he got from his rocket, so it's a win for us. He is up a tiny bit of elixir, but I'm still feeling confident at this point in time. So I believe we'll just cycle a knight in the back, and it's really crucial in this matchup that you're keeping up the pressure, but you're also winning the princess battle and responding to them in a good way. Like if they knight Goblin Gang, just make sure you have your counters in hand to deal with that, or else you're gonna be forced to use your log on other things you don't want to use it on. So make sure that you're defending first. Like right here, I'll send in another miner knowing he just used his knight, and then I'll poison it. He did cycle back to his knight, but he was low on elixir, so I would have caught him off guard right there. So right here, once again, I'm just going to be playing, knight in the back. He's going to pressure knight, and then I'm going to play princess. He does catch me a little low on elixir after that minor poison, but it's nothing I get like too sketchy about. He does get a good bit of damage, and he ends up being up. But you'll see in double elixir, he's not going to be able to out-cycle me anymore, considering that we have a faster cycle than him. So yeah, like right here, I'll send in another miner, and I believe another poison, and I'll clip that princess. As you can see, anytime I'm getting the princess, I'm hitting her with value. He just logs the princess for no reason, which gives me the ability to pressure, I believe with Goblin Gang, or I just start a knight in the back, or in the middle. He does the same push, so I'm not going to let that slide this time. So I do is I play princess, split the Goblin Gang over the middle, and then I'm going to send in another miner to the tower. He doesn't have anything in hand to catch that, knowing I just saw he used all his counters. He goes in with a greedy rocket barrel right here. My knight is swinging away on his tower, taking that down. He kind of got me with the juke barrel, but I played a knight and we were all good. Right here, I know he's going to go all in, so I just pressure opposite lane as hard as I can, and we take tower. So there we go. Yeah, just keeping up the pressure. Minor poisons are really crucial. Making sure you always have log in hand for their barrel. Don't get out-cycled like I did. I don't think it was too big of a deal. I mean, I did go down in damage for a couple seconds, but I knew in double elixir I was going to be able to come back. So, that's all good. And in my 12th win, I play against this Mega Knight Battle Ram Bridge Spam deck. It's really popular right now. And yeah, it was actually kind of hard because, like, you need Knight for the Mega Knight, but you also need, like, Goblin Gang for the Battle Ram, and you also need, like, Goblin Gang for the Bandits. So you have to figure out ways to navigate around these things. So you'll see how I do that. And I'm actually behind the whole match, but, like, I was extremely cognizant of Cycle at the very end, and I just kind of finessed him because I knew what was in hand. I knew how much elixir he had for certain things, so I made certain plays. Sorry, I'm kind of got sore throat today. But yeah, I notice in grand challenges when I play best, I wait for my opponent to make the first play. Not necessarily always like I just wait the whole match, but I at least sit at 10 and see if they're going to play, you know? Because if I'm not comfortable with my hand, I'm not going to just cycle cards, even if it's something as simple as like cycling a princess. A lot of people think that's a good opening play. But let's say they they battle ram minion horde at the bridge or something weird like that, you know? You don't know if these guys are bridge spam heroes. You're not going to be able to like have the tools in hand that you need to counter that. So right here I have to play a defensive miner. Don't be afraid to do something like that. You have to do it sometimes. But yeah. The one barb will make it to the tower. Knight's going to clean that up pretty well. I play the bats, and we'll have a little tiny counter push he's going to want to respond to. If he doesn't respond to that, the Knight will do a good bit of damage. He just played Mega Knight at the bridge. I really don't know what he was doing. And note this Goblin Gang placement right here, where I play my Goblin Gang. What will happen is the Goblin Gang will spread out right here, right? And then Mega Knight will jump to a certain part of it. Then it will jump to the one Spear Goblin, and then it'll have to jump to the other Spear Goblin again. All while both towers are shooting at it and the Princess. So that completely cleaned up a Mega Knight for a good trade right there. That was a +2 on the Mega Knight. And then he's just going to start Inferno Dragon in the back. That's what I do. I just sent in a miner. I pre-logged. I was kind of stupid and thought he had goblins in hand. And so that was a mistake on my part. Right here I'm forced a NATO. I kind of played the Knight there, so it would kite. Getting kind of sticky situation right here. I knew he was going to zap, so I had to play my Goblin Gang pretty quick, and he gets a pretty good amount of damage. He is up an elixir too. So, right here is where I kind of just start cycling miners. This isn't where I go kind of finesse them at yet, but I start picking it up right here. I noticed that those bats over there, you always want to make sure if someone plays bats like that with the Mega Knight that you're able to counter it. Or else those bats will do a ton of damage to your tower, so I play my own. He goes in for the bandit. I get a good log right here, and I believe I just cycle another princess. You always want to make sure that you have your princess up. I tornado everything back, and then I play Goblin Gang off to the side. I knew he was going to poison the princess, so that's why I play the Goblin Gang over there. And then here's, I believe, where I ramp things up, and I send in miner, and I believe a pre-log, and I end up hitting those goblins. And then because I hit those goblins, this bandit is going to be whittled down in HP, and it's going to die before it gets to the bridge. And then I'm going to send in a Goblin Gang. And then I believe I'll kite this Inferno Dragon with the Knight. And then I'm going to play bats and log. And then right here, I'm going to send in a miner and another poison. Knowing he just poisoned, I'm going to poison because he only has poisonable units in hand. Or he only had enough elixir for poisonable units in hand. Right here, I play the princess, and I know he only has zap and his Inferno Dragon, so I'm going to be playing a Goblin Gang with it. That will decoy anything that he has, even if he zaps. And then I send in the bats after. I send in another miner because I know he doesn't have enough elixir for or anything in hand that's not poisonable after that push, knowing he just used a bandit and he spent a lot. Knowing he has goblins in hand, so I pre-log right here. I get I hit the goblins, and I end up winning the game off of those simple plays right there. Those minor poisons and keeping up the pressure and knowing what he had in hand simply won me the game. If I didn't know card cycle, I wouldn't have been able to win that game because I would have